I was so young, my mama didn't trust nobody. So I had to act like she knew this guy named Blake who used to do a lot of theatrical plays with me, but he was probably 4 or 5 years older than me.
Okay.
If she ever sees it, she's going to kick my ass.
All right.
So I had somebody pretend like they were Blake and that him and his mom had an apartment in L.A. that I was going to stay at.
Oh, my God. You hired people to play. That's such a Hollywood thing.
Yeah, so I had my mom call this person and act like, and I was like, hey, you got, she's this the only way she's going to let me go out there. You got to really act like you and your mom, you got to act like you're Blake, and you got to act like you and your mom are okay with me staying at your apartment. And my mom's going to Western Union you the money every month.
Holy shit.
But she ended up Western Union, she ended up sending me Western Union money. So.
How did these people take to that? Were they like, yeah, we got you?
It's my friend, yeah.
Yeah. Who played the mom?
Nobody. She never talked to the mom, just Blake.
Just Blake.
But in actuality, I got on MySpace, and I typed in Los Angeles, and I just started adding people, like adding women, because I knew I was a good-looking 19-year-old man. I was just started adding like older women, because I like since like my senior year in high school, I had been dating older women, so I knew how older women felt about young guys.
Wow.
So I started adding older women, and I'm not gonna name this lady because me and her fell out. But I found this one lady who lived in she lived, what is that, Reseda? She lived on Sherman Way in Tampa, across the street from a Wendy's. Yeah, I still remember it.
Of course.
2009, bro.
By the way, this is the beginning of your movie.
Right.
You on MySpace, 19-year-old David Lucas adding women. Hearing with that voiceover of what you just said, being like, I just started adding bitches left and right because I knew how older women felt about younger men. Continue.
So her MySpace, I kind of got catfished on MySpace. Not saying that I really got catfished. So she looked way better in the pictures than she did when I actually showed up to her house.
Surprise, surprise.
She was like 75 pounds heavier.
Yikes.
I was like, fuck, couldn't sleep with her. I mean, because that's what they want. They just want young penis. You know? I was like, man, I cannot.
You're like, this has to be good. There's a Wendy's across the street.
So, yeah, I stayed there for like a month and a half, dude. I stayed there for like a month and a half, and she was like, you got to get out, because I wasn't fucking her, you know. So I was just like, I can't.
Stay with her for a month
and a half.
Oh my God. Did she ever, like, I don't know, bring up the L word? Was she like falling for you even though you were playing hard to get?
Yeah, she knew I didn't want her, and I started I think what really made her mad
was bringing over other girls to fuck?
No, she saw me, she came in from work one day and she saw me talking to another girl.
Yep.
And that, I think, set it off.
It was a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she would cook food and be like, you can't have it. And I'm like, damn, this bitch is crazy. Yeah, for real. But she was getting petty.
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm a fucking teenager, man. She had a son that was older than me.
Even he's like, Mom, you gotta chill the fuck out. Like,
well, he didn't like me.
Oh, of course not.
Bro,
you're his age, trying to get with his mom.
We almost got into a fight.
Of course you did.
But yeah, so that happened, and then I ended up staying with the girl who was braiding my hair. And then I ended up getting into college there and just using college money to pay for my apartment after that.
Wow.
Yeah, but when she put me out, bro, I literally will confess that I started crying because when I moved out here, my family was like, you'll be back in 6 months. They had zero faith in me.
Why?
Mama's boy. Really.
They also wanted you back, probably, right?
Yeah.
They're putting that on you a little bit because
right.
There's a lot of people that go through that with families. Was that?
The bottom. So I can keep giving you this exclusive interview. If you want more juicy stuff.
More ice? You want some more
No,
ice?
I'm good.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Well, no, there's a lot of people, and I mean, shit. Here's one of the benefits of just having, I guess, not a ton of family around, my sister being gone at a boarding school and me living with just my mom. I only had one person to either say it's not going to happen or it's going to happen, right? And I was
pretty spoiled, bro. Like,
right. So my single mom was just like, go for it. I think there ain't nothing you can't do. I was going to stay close to Seattle, even though I got into school in LA. because I wanted to stay by my mom because she was by herself, and she's like, you got to get the fuck out of here. Like, you're not going to do what you want to do in Seattle. You got to go there. But guess what? She also was like, yeah, I'm going to miss you. I want you to stay. So it's...
My mom threatened me a lot.
Yeah, because she wanted you to stay close to home.
Like, bro, in high school and up until I moved to LA, I had a credit card.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't go crazy on it. You know, just if I needed food, I'd be like, hey,
just
Mom.
Sneakers and Herbie's cream, or like, what were you buying?
I had sneakers. I probably buy like 3 pair of sneakers a month. I'd be like, hey, Mom, the new Jordans came out. I'm going to grab those, all right? Hey, Mom, I'm not going to be home for dinner. I'm going to grab food, all right? Like, shit like that. Nothing like taking a bitch out of me.
Right.
But when I moved to LA, she took that.
So she was trying to... So, I mean, look, a good move because it truly set you up to have to make it on your own, right?
I be telling these kids nowadays, I came so young, and I'm still fairly young in terms of stand-up comedy. I just turned 30. You know, a lot of people...
So you're how many years truly into stand-up? Because you said first day was 16, but I'm saying like when you started, when you're in the thick of it grinding.
I say 7 years.
Yeah.
7. Because I went to college in LA, graduated, and then after that, I just...
Hit the road.
Yeah.
Start going. Mm-hmm. Start coming around the store.
Yeah.
Is that truly...
No. Okay, so I'm one of those guys who... And I think my ex-girlfriend to this day, bro, because like I have horrible social anxiety. So what a lot of people don't know is that a big part of comedy is camaraderie.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand that. Like
they don't.
Like killing on stage is one part of it. But I mean, you offered me to go on the road with you just seeing 60 seconds of me do my thing, not even knowing if I had 20 minutes to go on the road.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, a big part of it is camaraderie, likability, and able to talk to people. And I did not have that. There was a point in my life where I had stopped drinking. So in order for me to be in like social settings with a lot of people, I need to be like tipsy, drinking something. And I had stopped drinking, so I would literally just come to the Comedy Store, do potluck, and leave. Don't talk to nobody, make no friends with no door guys, make no friends with anybody else, any other bookers.
Because you were not comfy if you didn't have a little bit of liquid courage,
right, and I had stopped drinking.
Did somebody tell you to stop drinking, or did you figure that out for yourself?
Well, I had became a little bit of an alcoholic, and I knew it was a problem because I was hiding alcohol in Starbucks cups.
I was going to say, what was the giveaway? You're going to Starbucks, but like, let me get a double Jack on the rocks. So like, dude, we got Frappuccinos and cold brew. Because my old roommate he used to sleep on the stairs, and I'd be like, hey man, you slept on the stairs last night. I think it's time you take care of yourself and check in to rehab. He's like, oh, you think just because I'm sleeping on the stairs, I'm drunk? I'm like, yeah, dude, because you're not a cat. But so it's always something that gives you a little bit of light on the situation. So
well, my daddy was an alcoholic.
Okay, so it's in the fam.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, that I was able to stop. And I was like, I don't really need it. And,
So what's it like being at the store then, coming in and coming out? Are people like, yo, hey, you're funny, why aren't you hanging? Or are you just getting out before you can even cross paths?
They'd be like, good set, bro, good set. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta go. I'll be like, I got another spot, I got another spot.
Nobody questions that.
Right.
Zoa. Thanks, Rock. Guys, Adam Ray here for the About Last Night podcast. Hope you enjoyed that episode. It was a good one. A lot of laughs, a lot of tears, a lot of stuff to think about and chew on, huh? Because that's what life's all about, chewing on the good stuff. Nobody said that. Maybe Denzel did. Maybe Tom Hanks did. Maybe they said it together in Philadelphia. The point is, click subscribe right here on the ALN logo so you can get more episodes and stay up to date when new content drops. Highlights, animations, clips. It's all here for you, baby. I'll see you next time. Oop, I don't know how to blink.